I feel confident we're going to get our own back on Lincoln. 4-0 to Ipswich. Yeah, we're going to beat them.
What? You're mental! Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and we are back with the episodes, the series of League One predictions. Now, we did miss game week 7 because it was midweek fixtures, Tuesday night, and I've been really busy, so we did miss game week 7, but we are back. It's game week 8, and we won't talk about what happened in the last game with Ipswich because we got battered by Doncaster 4-1, and I'm fuming still, but we move on, we crack on. A loss is a loss. And we've got to take it. The scores from game week 6. AJT was the guest. AJT, he did very well. He got 10 points. Dad, you got 9 points.
What was that on last week, remember?
Game week 6. On Baldies.
On Baldies.
And I got 11 points. I think that's the best I've done so far. I smashed it. And the scores now, Dad, after all 6 weeks, okay, I've got 34 points. You have got 33 points, so Griff Dogs overtook you.
Wow.
And the guests are still winning. They have got 35 points. Okay, so it's still very close, but we are back now, and we are here with game week 8 predictions. Before we get into our predictions, Dad, this video is kindly sponsored by OneFootball. The OneFootball app is the best football app out there on the market for your live scores, your transfer rumours, anything to do with football, like football rumours, general stuff to do with football. It updates you. OneFootball is the best football app out there. Dad, what should they do?
Subscribe.
Download the OneFootball app.
Download the OneFootball app.
It's the top link in the description. Go and download the OneFootball app. Remember to subscribe to my channel as well. Leave this video a like. Subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders. The link is in the description for that as well. And yeah, follow all of my social medias. Dad, are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Let's roll. Let's go. Up the Blues.
Come on, right. Week 8, and the first game, Dad, is Gillingham versus Fleetwood. Now, I'm going to say it straight away. Fleetwood, they've picked up form. They're doing very well. I'm going for a 2-0 Fleetwood away win.
Right, I'm going on this week the number of goals that the team scored all last season.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay. So, I've had some help from
Tom, 4-0. He loves it.
4-0.
And he is the guest again this week because we left it quite late this week to get a guest. So 4-0, he's going to be the guest for this week. But he has done the research, and next week we'll have a different guest.
Gillingham scored 42 goals last season and Fleetwood scored 54. So Fleetwood are going to win 2-1.
Gillingham against Fleetwood is the early kick-off in League One this weekend. We beat Gillingham during the week. They looked absolutely dreadful. Therefore, I'm going for a 3-0 Fleetwood away win.
Blackpool versus MK Dons. MK Dons haven't been great so far this year. I think they're towards the bottom of the table. I've gone for a Blackpool 2-1 win.
Okay, what have I gone for? Right, let's look at the goals. Blackpool scored 44 goals last season and MK Dons scored 36. And thanks, Tom, for helping me with this research. That saved me some time again. So, going on that, I've gone for Blackpool 1-0.
Woo!
Blackpool against MK Dons, a team that we beat a couple of weeks ago in the shape of MK Dons, and it's probably the less said about the Ipswich result against them the better. But I would also argue that Blackpool are another very good side in League One. It's going to be a tough game. Let's go for a 1-1 draw.
Right, the next game is Burton versus Wimbledon, and I'm going to put it straight out there. I think Burton Albion are going to win this game 2-1.
Last season, Burton scored 50 goals.
Big.
And Wimbledon scored 39. I'm mad. I think I'm going crazy. Going on that, where were we? Burton and Wimbledon. I've gone for Burton 2-0.
Burton Albion versus Wimbledon. We beat Burton Albion in our opening away game of the season. Again, they didn't look like a brilliant side, but neither are Wimbledon. So sorry to any of the fans of those two teams watching. I think that's going to be quite a boring one. It's going to be a 0-0 draw. Alright,
the next game is Doncaster versus Crewe. Doncaster fans are going to be in this. Doncaster fans, I've had a lot of banter and a lot of stick off them because We got battered 4-1 by Doncaster, and they're a very, very good team, and I've got to give it to them. I've got to give the respect to Doncaster because they absolutely played us off the park. Doncaster, I think you're going to smash Crewe 3-0.
Doncaster last season scored 51 and Crewe scored 67 goals.
But that was in League 2.
That was in League 2, but still they scored 67 goals in League 2. So going on that, I've gone Crewe to win 2-1.
Oh my gosh, Donny fans are going to be in the comments here, Dad, giving you howling abuse at you.
Doncaster against Crewe. Doncaster, a team that we lost against at the weekend, and you know, the less said about the Tuesday night result for the Tractor Boys, the better. But I think they are now going to lose a game. They've been on a 2-game winning streak against Pompey and Ipswich. Doncaster Rovers fans will be absolutely flying at the moment. They're going to be brought back down to earth this weekend with an upset against Crewe, 2-1 Crewe Alexandra.
Right, the next game is Hull City versus Peterborough. Dad, huge game.
Huge game. Massive. Massive.
My biceps are massive, aren't they?
No, not they're puny. I've seen bigger biceps on an hand.
Oh! Shut up. Right, okay. Hull City versus Peterborough. It's a big game. I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw. I can't decide who's going to win, so I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Hull scored 57 goals last season. Peterborough scored the most goals last season out of all these teams.
Wow.
They scored 68 goals.
That is incredible.
So because they scored the most goals, I've gone for Peterborough win 2-1.
An away win. That'd be brilliant for Ipswich.
Hull City against Peterborough, a great game in League One this weekend. Not the best game, we all know what the best game is, it's in the title of the video, but one of the better games in League One this weekend. Hull against Peterborough. Hull are going to win that one 3-2. It's going to be a close one.
Alright, and we come on to Lincoln City versus Ipswich Town now, which is a huge game, and if we lose this, I will be so gutted, because we can't lose 2 on the bounce. We lost to Doncaster 4-1. I'd be happy with a draw against Lincoln because they are a very, very good side. I think they're 3rd in the league. For this game, I haven't predicted a win, Dad, because we did lose our last game, and I think that probably has knocked our confidence slightly. Obviously, Jackson out of the squad with his illness. I think we're going to draw to Lincoln City away 2-2, and it's usually a high-scoring game against us and Lincoln. Last time we played them away, we lost 5-3, 8 goals. I think we're going to draw away this time 2-2.
You're going to like this one. Lincoln, Ipswich. Right, Lincoln scored 44 goals last season. Ipswich scored, how many do you reckon?
About 52.
46.
Ooh.
Well, only 46?
Okay.
Okay, well anyway, that's close, but I feel confident we're going to get our own back on Lincoln. 4-0 to Ipswich. Yeah, we're going to beat them.
What? You're mental! 4-0 written all over it.
Yeah, 4-0. 4-0 all over it.
Over to you.
I'm crazy.
Lincoln City against the mighty Ipswich Town. Ipswich got to get back to winning ways, boys. Let's go for a 2-0 Ipswich win.
Right, the next game is Northampton versus Charlton, and don't know. I've gone for a Charlton away win 2-1.
Northampton, Charlton. Northampton scored 54 goals last season, and Charlton scored 50. They scored more than Ipswich.
Yeah.
Right, so going on that, I've gone for a 1-1.
Okay, a draw.
Northampton Town against Charlton, 2 teams that weren't playing League One football last season, of course. I think Charlton will edge it massively. I think they've got a good team. They're struggling at the moment, but they're still Charlton Athletic against the League One new boys in the shape of Northampton. Charlton are going to win that one 2-1.
The next game then is Oxford versus Swindon, and this is a bit of a juicy one, you know. Both teams are very close to the bottom. Both teams are going to be going for the win. I think this is going to be a 2-1 win for Oxford.
Right, last season Oxford scored 64 goals and Swindon scored 62 goals. So that's going to be a close game. So I've gone 1-0 to Oxford.
Oxford United against Swindon Town. Oxford United struggling. Not good times to be an Oxford United fan, but I think they will get back to winning ways this weekend. Oxford are going to win 2-0.
The next game then is Shrewsbury versus Rochdale, and this is a bit of a dead game, isn't it? I think this is going to be a 1-1 draw.
Okay, well last season Shrewsbury scored 31 goals and Rochdale scored 39. I've gone for a Rochdale 1-0.
Ooh, okay.
Shrewsbury against Rochdale, 2 of the teams that Pompey have played so far this season. Neither side bring in any quality to either game that we played them in respectively. I want to go straight down the middle, 1-1 draw.
Okay, this is the biggest game of the weekend, Dad. Sunderland versus Portsmouth. I say it's the biggest game. Lincoln Ipswich is a huge game, and Hull Peterborough. But Sunderland versus Portsmouth, two massive clubs going at it for the 3 points. Sunderland are doing very well. They've had a great start to the season. They're 4th in the league at the moment. Portsmouth are obviously trying to push up the table, get up there a little bit with the big boys. However, I do think this is going to be a draw. I'm going for 1-1.
Right, let's have a look at the goals they scored last season. Sunderland scored 48 goals and Pompey last season scored 55. So I've gone for a Pompey 2-1.
You think they're going to beat Sunderland?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, Tom's going to love that.
Now it's time for the game of the weekend. I'll be interested to see what Alex and his dad have to say about this one. It is Sunderland against the mighty Pompey at the Stadium of Light, and this is one that I've been looking forward to for a while. It's going to be tight. Pompey are going to win by 3-2.
And it now brings us on to the last game, Wigan versus Plymouth, and I've got to say, Wigan, what have you been doing this season? You got relegated from the Championship, mainly due to points deduction, and you have not got kick-started in League One yet. Okay, it is a tough league, I can agree with you on that one, but you need to start picking up points. And do I think you're going to pick up 3 points in this game? No. I genuinely think Plymouth are going to win this. Plymouth are a really underrated team. They surprised a lot of League One teams this year. I believe they're 9th in the table at the moment. I think Plymouth are going to get the away win, 2-1.
Yeah, I've said 2-1 as well.
There we go.
There you go. Wigan.
Yeah.
Wigan scored 57 goals last season. That's more than Ipswich.
Yeah.
And Plymouth scored 61 goals last season.
Pretty close.
That's more than Ipswich as well.
Pretty close.
So it's pretty close. I've gone as well for 2-1 to Plymouth.
There we go.
The final game does involve two teams that weren't playing League One football last season. Again, it's Wigan against Plymouth, and I think Wigan are going to beat that one. I think Wigan are going to win that one comfortably. They're going to beat Plymouth 3-0.
Right, okay, and that is it for this week's prediction. Game week 8.
There was one other thing. This the predictions I've done this week, going on the goals that the team scored last season, was an idea of one of your... we had a message.
It's one of our subscribers who commented, I think, on a video saying to do this suggestion. So we did it. Okay, and if any of you have any other ideas on how you want my dad to predict the games for next week, comment them down below and we will have a look.
And if they're good, if it's a good idea, we'll do it.
Yeah, well done. Right, that is it for this video. Thank you for all the support recently. We're on the road to 13,000 subscribers. Dad's off.
I'm off.
And let me come.
Viewers.
Goodbye, Dad. And thank you for all the support. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.